Good afternoon, you're just in time. Welcome back to day 9 of the European Shooting Championships. We're just starting the 25-metre rapid-fire pistol men's junior. And the 6 athletes making their way out to the field of play to contest the title for European champion and, of course, the gold medal. My name is Rory McAllister. I'll be your commentator. Thanks for coming along. So Arnaud Gamalleri of France, 20 years old, is already out. And now here comes Colin Hilk, 19 years old, of Germany.
Big applause for the French, Thomas
And Thomas Tinot is next to arrive, 18 years old. And he's the second of 3 French athletes in this final.
On position C, big applause for the Hungarian Mate Radici.
Mate Radici of Hungary is next, 21 years old, so nearing the end of his junior career. And Hungary have been pretty well represented, actually, across the pistol and rifle finals.
At the European Championships 22 at Rockall. Position B, big applause for the Ukrainian Vladislav Miduszewski.
Vladislav Miduszewski is next, 18 years old, one of the youngest in this final.
25-meter pistol World Championships 24 at Lima. He was also at the World Cup this year in Zurich. Last but not least, on position A, he's representing France, Thibaut Hagen.
Thibaut Hagen of France, the 3rd French athlete to come out. So France with a decent chance of a medal here because they have 50% of the athlete lineup. And for Thibaut Hagen, it's pretty much his first major final, particularly when it comes to European Championships.
The setup of the athletes, and we have some officials here. The jury member in charge. This is Christina Kivali.
Christina Kivali of Estonia is our jury in charge.
And she is assisted by Michel Grégoire, France.
And Michel Grégoire of France is the assistant jury.
The most important man of the final is the one who has the control. He's sitting there behind the table, and his name is Jean-Louis Gaudon, France.
And Jean-Louis Gaudon of France is our chief range officer. So rapid fire is exactly what it says. You have 4 seconds to take 5 shots. It's incredibly difficult, and the accuracy that you need is, well, in my brain, just off the scale. The electronic targeting system, if it recognises a 9.7 or above, that will class as a hit. And each athlete shoots individually, and will take their 5 shots, and then we'll know who's made the hits, who's made the misses. Count them up as we go along. And we'll have a gold medalist and European champion. Eventually, we may even go to a shoot-off. And I say eventually because we have 8 series in order to decide that. And maximum weight of the pistol in this one, 1.4 kilos. And the bullseye, 13 centimetres or 130 millimetres, if you prefer. So that gives you an idea of what one of these rimfire pistols looks like. 5.6 caliber, and the trigger pull is 1,000 grams or a kilo. Great fun as well, this particular event. Trying to get those 5 shots off in 4 seconds. It takes some practice, I can tell you that. Needs a lot of practice, decent technique, good breath control and accuracy. Here's how it finished in qualification. So you can see how it panned out and how these 6 athletes came to be in this finals hall. So 3 athletes from France, Hungary, Germany and Ukraine are the other countries represented in this 25-metre rapid-fire pistol men's junior final, live from Châteauroux here at the European Championships 2025, the 70th anniversary of the European Championships. We've had many celebrations about that over the last 9 days. This is the final event of day 9. So if you have just come along on Facebook or YouTube, thanks for doing so. If you're watching this back at a later time, then thanks for doing so as well. There's some QR codes which will help you along the way to follow us on social media, Instagram and Facebook. So this is where we get a sighting series. So you see the athletes just loading the bullets into the magazine. Just making sure they load all 5, because you have allowable and non-allowable malfunctions. So a non-allowable malfunction, for example, would be only loading 4 bullets. That's athlete's responsibility, your fault. An allowable malfunction, for example, would be a jam of the pistol, or the pistol needs replaced. There's 1 minute, which is the time allowance to make a repair. Sometimes, in exceptional circumstances, that the jury will say, well, you need longer, but then even when it comes to retaking the shots, it's a maximum of a minute that will be allocated. Very rarely happens, though, to be honest. In the last big long pistol jam I think we saw was at European Championships last year. Well, there's the noise, and that's because they're all firing at once. So the electronic targets down the other end, some 25 metres away, have red lights above them, and then those lights turn green in order to signal that you're able to take your shot. Well, Adrian, are you getting a big cheer from the crowd? There's deep left Glenn's German coach.
Attention.
So there's the attention command. Lower the pistol to 45 degrees. And then you have a 7-second rest. And then you have those 4 seconds to take the 5 shots. Here's how they line up. France on A, Ukraine on B, Hungary on C, France again on D, Germany on E, and France to complete the lineup on position F. Just a reminder of the European record, Jean-Guy Campois, who actually trains with Arnaud Gamilleri, also alongside Clément Béziguet down in Montpellier. Oh, sorry, Marseille even.
1 minute to go, 2 minutes. This match is so fast and furious.
So this is the 25-metre rapid-fire pistol men's junior final, live at the 2025 European Shooting Championships. So France have a decent chance of a medal just in the instance of having 3 athletes in this final. And big French support as well. Nice to see a bit of recycling going on as well. Those French flags being used again from the Olympics 12 months ago. That's what it's all about. Let's recycle, save the planet.
Attention.
So the attention command. We're about to go here in Châteauroux. Ready? Hope so. And again with 3 out of 5. Not a bad start. So Vladislav Medjishevsky of Ukraine now first to have his first 5 shots.
Attention.
And is that all 5? It is, you know. Great start from the 18-year-old in this first of 5 shot series. And once we have the first 4 series of 5, that's when we make our first elimination of 6th place. And then the eliminations come every 5 shots.
Attention.
And 2 out of 5. Mate doesn't quite like that. Bronze medalist at the World Championships in Lima, that was in the 10 metres. Also a bronze medalist at the European Championships in Wrocław, that was in the rapid fire team men junior. So this is Tomasz Chinot.
Attention.
A little bit quicker on shots 3 to 5. And a decent start, 3 out of 5.
Hit. Attention.
Well, a bit of a mixed series there for Colin Hilk of Germany. He's alongside Udici, both on 2 out of 5. And now the 3rd French athlete to go, Arnaud Gamilleri, trains alongside Quincampoix and Béziguet. Well, if you're going to train with some rapid fire athletes, those 2 would be pretty high up your list. And just a reminder, a 9.7 or higher is what's required to make a hit. And Milishevsky of Ukraine tops it out at 5 out of 5 so far. 2 of the French athletes on 3 out of 5. Udici and Hilk and Gamilleri all on 2 out of 5, tied for 4th place.
Again.
So that's the first series of 5. And now Thibaut Argen goes again.
Attention.
It's all about muscle memory, balance, breathing. 2 out of 5 that time. Takes his total to 5. So Medjishevsky, can he do another 5 out of 5? Well, this time it's a 4 out of 5. Another decent series, though, from the 18-year-old from Ukraine. Impressive stuff. Just one miss. Total of 9 out of 10.
Attention.
Again, really not quite happy. It was 2 out of 5 in the first series. Now with 3 out of 5 in that one, takes his total to 5. And Mate, at 21 years old, nearing the end of his junior career, I'm sure he's looking for medals today, like the other 5. I was there a few weeks ago as the commentator when that happened, that gold medal in Seoul. Great performance that day from Thomas Chinot. And another 3 out of 5 round, taking his total to 6. And now Hilk really needs to make an improvement on that last series, as does Gammaleri. Both hit 2 out of 5.
Attention.
And Hilk this time 1 out of 5. So the 19-year-old just struggling a little bit here. And Germany, of course, with such a strong history in this particular event. So Gammaleri, can he have a better series than last time around?
Attention.
Just tracks the pistol back. Doesn't take his eye off the target. And what's that this time? Much better, 4 out of 5. And the French let him know that they're here to support him.
Who's now alone in the lead by 9. It's Chino 6, Gammaleri 6, 5 Hagen.
So Medzhishevsky of Ukraine, almost on a perfect start. Just that one miss, 9 out of 10. Chino and Gammaleri both tied on 6. Hagen and Radici on 5. And Colin Hill just struggling to keep up at the moment. But there's another series coming. The German is on 3 out of 10.
Attention.
And Hagen,
Again.
well, 2 out of 5. He's just limping along at the moment. That's 7 out of 15.
Attention. Radichevsky,
2 out of 5 this time. Into double figures though. And that's 11 out of 15.
Radici,
So Radici now a real chance to try and just claw back into this rapid fire final. Needs a decent series here. So 2 previous finals. First one was 2 out of 5.
attention,
Last one was 3 out of 5. And those last 2 in quick succession, 2 out of 5. Matteo Radici up to a total of 7 out of 15. And the Hungarians just giving out some words of encouragement.
attention,
And Chino just with 2 out of 5. All of the athletes struggling a little bit today. It's been a long day. Bearing in mind this final didn't get going till 5 p.m. this afternoon. So Medjushevsky, the only one in double figures. Hilt can get up to a total of 8 here, but then he would need all 5.
attention,
Manages to get 3 out of 5 that time, but Tal Collins not happy with himself. 6 out of 15 with 1 series to go before the first athlete is eliminated in 6th place.
attention,
And is that all 5? Oh, it is, you know. And Gammaleri's just pulled out a 5 out of 5 exactly when he needed it. And that's blasted him up to the top. Well, isn't that just fantastic? Into double figures and up there with Medjushevsky, who both now tie for the lead on 11 out of 15 as we now go to this next series for the first elimination. Colin Hilk at the moment needs some work, needs to improve on that score of 6 hits. Meanwhile, Radichevsky and also Argan aren't out of this just yet, both on 7. And even Chino needs to just make sure that he hits enough in this series in order to move on.
again,
So Thibaut Argan just has a rock up and down, getting his balance correct. Tracks the shot, lowers the pistol after the attention command. There it is. Now what's it going to be? Just 1 out of 5. Yeah, there's no waving on the French flag at the moment. Well, Thibaut Argan really now has to just wait and see what the others come up with. Particularly Chino, Hilk and Radici.
attention,
Well, I can't lip read, but I've got an idea of what Vladislav's just said. He started with a 5 out of 5. And now he's just hit 1 out of 5, but he's on 12, so at least he progressed to the next stage, but at the same time, 4 misses could come back to haunt him.
Attention.
Well, slightly better from Mate, still though not happy at all. He's into double figures on 10. And now,
Châteauroux.
at least he knows he's safe from a shoot-off.
Attention.
Oh, almost 5. The French love that. They go crazy. And Châteauroux, the gold medalist from Seoul at the Junior World Cup a few weeks ago, is now up to 12 and safe.
Attention.
And 1 out of 5 for Colin Hill. Means the German will leave the final in 6th place. It just hasn't worked out for Colin today.
Attention.
Oh, was that a malfunction? It might have been a gun jam. So range officer is over. Let's have a look. Yeah, an allowable malfunction, I think. So there's a minute now to sort this out. Range officer is going over to chat to Christina Cavalli, who's our jury in charge. So Chief Range Officer just announced it's an allowable malfunction. So Gamalieri gets to go again here. Well, he might have hit 3 out of 5 there, so we'll be looking for a minimum of that, I'm sure. Otherwise, if he gets less, sometimes that's just the way it rolls. Not again, surely. So at least he got the 3 out of 5, takes his total to 14. So we do have our first elimination, and Colin Hill from Germany, 19 years old, is leaving this final in 6th place. I'm sure Colin will be back for another final another day. Disappointment, of course, for him. This is the European Championships after all. Big, huge tournament. It just wasn't meant to be today for Colin. Did well, though, to be in the European top 6. That's a great achievement. So, just off screen, I don't know if you can just see in the background there, it looks like Arnaud Gavalieri is actually replacing his pistol with the spare, which again is allowed. So 2 athletes tied on 11. And now it's Gavalieri who's at the top on 14 hits, with Medzishevsky of Ukraine on 12, tied with Châteauroux for second place, and Matej Ruditsky on 10. And then we have Thibaut Argen, who's on 8.
Attention.
Just when he needed it, Thibaut Argen. That's a great boost, not only to his confidence, but also to his score. That's now 13 hits.
Attention.
And 2 out of 5 for Medzishevsky. Had such a strong start, and just in the last couple of series has just shown signs. I don't know if it's the occasion getting to him, but certainly there's a lot of pressure here. So Matej Ruditsky, he's due a decent series. Hasn't quite had one by his standards. Every single series he's been shaking his head.
Attention.
What's he hit this time? 3 out of 5. And again, Matej still not happy. I suppose he mustn't let that get to him too much, because at the moment there's going to be a shoot-off. He's tied with Argen on 13. Unless, of course, Châteauroux misses absolutely everything, which is unlikely. That last series from Châteauroux was 4 out of 5.
Attention.
And 3 out of 5, taken to 15. He's safe and still leads the competition. And that last series of 5 out of 5, followed by that 3 out of 5, it's just kept him up there at the top. And Gavalieri now has the chance to go top. I'm sure, like the rest of us, Arnaud will be hoping and praying that there isn't now another pistol jam.
Attention.
And 2 out of 5 takes him to 16, so he will lead the competition. But it means now we have a shoot-off for 5th place. Argen versus Ruditsky. And Ruditsky particularly, I wonder how he'll fare now in this shoot-off. only just because he's just looked so disappointed with each series so far. And now he has the pressure of a shoot-off, and for 5th place, yes, it means that you then progress.
Attention.
Had to shoot more than the others. Well, just had to catch up with those last 2. I think was worried about an overtime there. 2 out of 5. And of all the series that Matteo Radici has shot, this is the one that has counted the most up until now. He needs 3 to stay in, 2 to take it to another round. Anything less than 2, and Argan is through. Well, the Hungarians look really nervous.
Attention.
Three out of 5. It's enough to take him through. And Thibaut Argan leaves this final in 5th place. So the French now 1 athlete down, 2 left. Matteo Radici, just when it counted and mattered, managed to pull out 3 hits. Now, the question is, can Matteo Radici collect himself, gather himself, refocus, and try and push on in this final? He is only 1 hit behind Medjushevsky.
And he is also one.
Chino and Gamilleri separated by 1 hit, but the French still have 2 athletes left, and 4 in total are left. So Vladislav Medjushevsky on 14 hits, 2 behind the leader. Another low series for him, throws up his hands, can't quite believe it. Just 1 out of 5. And now Matteo Radici really does have a chance now to try and survive into the medal stages of this. And you can see Medjushevsky just, well, he's in a bit of a mess. You've got a feel for him as well. He had such a strong start to this final. And it's just slowly but surely deteriorated. Now, Mate, if you're going to hit a decent series again, this is when you need to do it. Only a 52% hit rate. And 2 out of 5 takes him to 15, so whatever happens, we're going to have another shoot-off. Chino still to shoot, and Matteo Radici just looks absolutely furious with himself. Well, the tension, the drama, that's the effect the European Championships has. A lot of expectation as well, I think, particularly in junior careers as well. You come in, you just want to be the best, as you would do with the seniors, but when you get a bit more experience under your belt, sometimes you can handle the bigger occasions better than some others, and that's what separates winners and other medalists. 2 out of 5, so Chenot limping into another lead, and now Gallimari has the chance, if he can, gets all 5 here, he'll blast his way all the way up to 21. There's going to be a shoot-off, though, for 4th place.
Attention.
3 out of 5. The French go mad. Big cheers. The horns go off. And Gallimari is up to 19. And now the Chief Range Officer announcing the next shoot-off of this final. Medjuszewski, who had a perfect start and has just been slipping down the scoreboard, is tied alongside Matej Radicki of Hungary. Now, if Matej Radicki survives this shoot-off and is guaranteed a medal, I don't think in all my time of shooting I've ever seen anyone almost limp along to a medal like that, survive 2 shoot-offs. Let's see how this goes. And to catch up there on the last ones, 3 out of 5. It might be enough, though, with the way Radicki's been shooting. Radicki now needs the best series he's had. He hasn't hit 4 or more this whole final. Big pressure now, once again, big intake of breath. Can Matej Radicki pull off the best series he's had so far since this final began? Will the 3 hits from Medjuszewski be enough? Well, it's 2 out of 5. And the reaction from Matej Radicki, it just hasn't been his final. He's had a maximum series of 3 hits, just 2 in that one, so now leaves in 4th place. So the 21-year-old leaves this final without a medal. And France are now guaranteed 2 medals. Medjuszewski, you'd have to say, really deserved that, I think, to stay into the medal stages, because he started so well. And I know some of the last series, there was a series of 2 out of 5, another series of 1 out of 5. He shot so well in the beginning. That's been enough to save him into the medal stages. And we said this right at the beginning of the final. Those early misses can come back to haunt you. And in Medjuszewski's instance, he's just done enough, and you've got to feel for Matej Radicki's looks absolutely down and out, rejected. I'm sure once he reflects on everything, he'll realise to be in the top 4 in Europe is a remarkable achievement. The sport can be a cruel place, but it's all experience, and I'm sure he'll be back. He's a very talented pistol shooter. So the battle for bronze is on, and that's 1 out of 5. So that's a bronze medal. So now the 2 French will battle it out for gold. Now Thomas Chenot, 18 years old.
Attention.
Well, nice steady rhythm in the shots, but it's 2 out of 5. So Chenot joins Gallimari on 19, and now Arnaud has a chance to really try and put some distance and almost try and just make that gold medal more and more within his grasp. Well, Medjuszewski is taking off his headband. He's just getting ready. I think he knows the bronze medal's his.
Attention.
He's had the best hit rate, and that's why he's in the lead. Gallimari, well, that was looking good towards the beginning. 3 hits in a row, takes him up to 22. And now we have the bronze medalist confirmed. And it's another medal for Ukraine. An 18-year-old Vladislav Medjuszewski, who began this final really well, was looking so strong, almost looking as if it was going to dominate this final for a while. It just didn't quite work out, wasn't meant to be, but congratulated by the other coaches. And the 18-year-old is a bronze medalist at the 2025 European Championships. He'll be back in other finals, and keep an eye on that name for sure. So Chinot versus Gammaleri. France, either way, get a gold and silver. It now depends who stands on which place in the podium. So Chinot can hit a maximum target, maximum total even, of 24. So is this the final series? Will it go to a shoot-off? It's 3 hits between the two, and the way Chinot has been shooting, who knows? This could go either way. Needs a really decent visit. Has he got 4 out of 5? He needed that, so he's 1 in front of Gammaleri. Is it going to be enough? Arnaud Gammaleri now. He just needs 2 hits to take gold. He'll want to finish in style, of course. Thanks to those of you as well joining in on the YouTube live chat. Thanks to Yarek. Thanks to Addy.
Attention.
Thanks to the Conde Lord. Thanks to Ralph. So many of you joining in. So great to see, sharing the love of shooting. Here we go. And has he done it? He has. He just needed 2. And okay, doesn't finish in style, but it doesn't matter. The hits count, and a total of 24 is enough to take the gold medal and the title of European champion. And Arnaud Gammaleri, 20 years old, who trains alongside Jean-Guy Compoir and Clément Béziguet, has now become the European champion in the 25-metre rapid-fire pistol men junior. And Thomas Chinot, who got the silver, looks just as delighted. A great day for France. 2 medals, a gold and a silver on home soil here in Châteauroux.
So this is a rapid fire pistol. You see the emotions in the audience by the athletes. And France got the picture they want to have. Now, the official picture, which I have the honor to know.
Well, what a final. Had all sorts, really. Just some low scores at one point, and then just started to mix it up here and there. And Ukraine have another medal. It's a bronze. And Vladislav Matuszewski takes that bronze. And Thomas Clément Chinot, 18 years old, adds the European silver medal to the gold that he took in Seoul a few months ago at the Junior World Cup. And Arnaud Gammaleri is the European champion. The cameras flash, the pistol is raised up, and the gold medal and the title of European champion is his.
That's a great picture, dear audience. What a fantastic fighter. Now we get ready for the award ceremony of these heroes.
And that's how it finished. Didn't quite work out for Colin Hilk of Germany. And Thibaut Argan, the third French athlete in this one, in 5th place. Matej Radetzky, well, just struggled the whole way through. Managed to get to 4th place. Didn't quite survive the second shoot-off. And then the medalists, Ukraine with the bronze, France with the silver, and also with a gold.
What will be the last event of this competition day? So stay together.
Oh, great celebrations. It's so nice to see all the athletes joining in with hugs and embraces, shaking their hands. Such respect as well, right the way across all 6 athletes and the coaches. Let's have a look back at the highlights, shall we, of how France managed to bag a gold and a silver. Well, the celebrations, I'm sure, will go right into this evening and beyond. France have managed to bag a gold and a silver in the 25-metre rapid-fire men junior. For Ukraine, who've had a really decent European Championships, they got a bronze medal through Vladislav Medjushevsky. So that's how it all finished throughout today. It's been 2 pistol finals, 2 events outdoors with the trap, and that's how day 9 concluded. We march on. Day 10 of the European Championships is coming up tomorrow, and here's our schedule. We get going at 12:30 with a 25-metre pistol trio women junior. 3 o'clock, still indoors for the 25-metre rapid-fire trio men junior, and then back outside for 2 trap events, 5:30 and 6:45. Enjoy the rest of your day. We'll see you tomorrow when we go into double figures for day 10 of the 2025 European Shooting Championships. Au revoir.